Good afternoon. Deep Evil Novel. Climate Change Novel. Author and solo acting Ahmed Gaber abdelhamid. Episode number 71. France, Paris. Good evening. I am Dan from USA. I am researcher from Harvard. In the previous episode, I talked about there are 4 macro problems, threats, the agricultural on the earth. And we have to put integrated plan to solve and save the earth from these threats. I will explain in this lecture and in the next lectures 4 macro plans to handle the problem. Today, I will start with the first macro plan. We have in the poor countries huge areas of fertile lands and didn't planted lands. These countries didn't have essential food crops. But also they do not have the budget to plant them fertile lands. This is a there is a global trading deal called BOT, Build, Operate, Transfer. This is mean one of the parties has the land, but another party has the know-how and the finance power. Let me propose this deal will happen between one rich country in Europe and another poor country in Africa. The poor country will give the rich country the land for free for 50 years against them essential food crops during 50 years, but under the condition to planting all area planting under organic conditions. This will guarantee that the European countries will gain cheap organic crops, which will reduce the price of organic crops in Europe. And also this will guarantee the essential diversity, organic and cheap food for the poor country. On the other hand, the rich country will benefit the cheap workers, but the poor country will guarantee the trained workers. Thank you. See you in the next lecture. Phillips passed on Richard in his factory. He called him in the mobile, asked him to take tea outdoor. While they are talking, suddenly Phillips turned his car for a big gate, for a huge old building. What is this place? Where will you take me? Richard asked. It is first time for me to come here, but I received a call today morning to bring you here. Maybe we'll hear some good news about your son, Phillips said. The security on the gate asked Phillips, do you have an appointment? Yes, with Mrs. Florin. Phillips opened the gate. Once they arrived at the building door, someone in black suit said, welcome Mr. Phillips, Mrs. Florin waiting for you in the 7th floor. On other one in a black suit. They found him on the lift door on the seventh floor. He took him to Mrs. Florin's office. Florin welcomed them. She kept her face very sharp. She didn't smile. She didn't make any introduction. Welcome. For you in our office. It is not simple to invite civilian people here, but both of you are from refined English families, and both of you made a real charity service to our national agency. All of us convinced that your son, Mr. Richard, is a spy. Sorry that I said that. But we have a small probability that someone is the real spy and he transfer his guilty somehow to your son. This made us open the case for a short time. This is a very rare, as especially the spy case didn't open again. Now you can leave. Do not worry. Consider Mr. Phillips as a communication link. Do not talk with anyone about this case, even from our agency. Florence said, very strict. Both stood up and left. Thank you. See you next episode.